The Recast T'Challa video, part 3. The first time I did this, I was preaching at the hypersensitivity people and telling them, listen guys, it's been a couple of months since he died, since Chadwick Boseman has died, and now I can say this. Stop it. Marvel's gonna recast. Okay, I did that video. In December, the investors call. Kevin Feige says, we are not going to recast the character. I come in here and I say, wow, I can't believe it. Well, you know, they're making this decision out of the best possible intentions. I disagree with it still, but I'm going to respect it. They said so, let's get off the bandwagon of Recast T'Challa. It's over. And then about a month ago, Emmanuel from E-Man's Movie Reviews. This man does an article. He puts out a change.org petition, and it gets signed. And then it gets articles being covered by freaking Entertainment Weekly and all of those places who are so close with Marvel that they know they wouldn't put out things like this to jeopardize their relationship. So they made public about an article which goes against what Marvel Studios said, what Kevin Feige said at that investors call that I was telling you guys about, the Investors Day back in December. Now, I think we're onto something. I think it may be possible that Marvel wants to backtrack on this decision, but they don't want to just do that. They want to do it the way news and the way that everything gets done, politics, all that stuff. The people have to think it's their idea, and boom, they're gonna cry and say, no, we don't want to lose T'Challa. They'll actually, differentiate the difference between fucking who Chadwick Boseman is, who T'Challa is, what a Black Panther is, what the leader of the nation is. One is a warrior, one is a king, one is a man, fictionally, and one is a human being, an actor. They can actually figure out, okay, well, if we lose one, doesn't mean we lost all three. That's how I think people are gonna, educate themselves and see it that way. And they'll see that they'll get a Black Panther 2 movie with a Black Panther, with a T'Challa, because the worlds don't cross each other. I really think that Marvel Studios made the decision not to recast T'Challa out of extreme PC hypersensitivity. We can't do that. The last time we recasted a black actor, remember Terrence Howard to Don Cheadle when Rhodey got recasted? They're gonna say all black people look the same. We don't want to. We're not doing that. I really think that was the only reason why. I really think they were all sitting in that long boardroom, and they were like, "No, I can't do that." I don't know where Nate Moore was probably on holiday. Usually they might look over at the table to be like, "What do you think?" Get that opinion. But Nate Moore being the black producer at Marvel Studios, I really think he just wasn't there that day when the decision was made. It's really stupid. But I really think that was the only reason why. Sensitivity about all black people look the same. We don't want to hypersensitivity. Now that's over with, right? There's the Change.org petition. Damn near every black YouTuber has advocated and preached for a brand new actor to play the character of T'Challa to be the Black Panther. Just makes sense. We just saw a bunch of Wakandans in Falcon and Winter Soldier. There is absolutely no hint of a regime change in Wakanda or anything crazy like that. Do it. I don't know what Ryan Coogler has been writing. That would be the writer and the director of the first Black Panther movie. I don't know what he has prepared for number 2. I would say just go with your original plans. This guy might have just spent the last 6 months, working hard on trying to make it work. Do I do a scene where T'Challa dies in the beginning? Do I do a scene where he goes off to space? Go off to space would be the correct answer. You can't. That would be insensitive if you killed the character after the real life man died. I don't think people need to go through that twice. But you could do remember when John Walker died in Fast and Furious? Paul Walker. What was his name? It was Paul Walker, wasn't it? It was definitely Paul. But when Brian from Fast and Furious died, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And he goes off. They should do the same thing. Because there's actually comic book stories that reference space, the origin of that vibranium meteorite that we were introduced to. Maybe they want to figure out where Thanos' sword came from, which broke the vibranium shield of Captain America. That means that there's more vibranium out there, or maybe even something stronger. Let's go find it. That could be the beginning plot. So T'Challa is going to go off. Now, do they have to use Chadwick Boseman to reconstruct it? No. Don't use his face. Just have a guy in a Black Panther suit, film that, use the stunt actor, and let him go off. And play some music behind it, and that's the beginning of the Black Panther movie. If they don't recast. I mentioned the stunt actor. You guys know if the stunt actor died, they would recast in a heartbeat. And just do Black Panther 2. No decision. That's what happened in the Deadpool 2 film. The stunt actress died who was playing Domino. It was a motorcycle accident in BC. They just kept it pushing. I mean, a couple of days off, but then they continued. Lives matter equally, you know? No one's life is more important. Treat it that way. So that's that. The Recast T'Challa thing. I think there's some momentum behind the movement just because the trades are, sharing that information. And I really think you, as the person with a Twitter account, tweet hashtag Recast T'Challa. Sign the petition. There might be a link to it right below my video. Let's get it moving, because I don't want to have to lose a great character because of something that happened in real life. I should add, the only justifiable reason not to do the recast, in my opinion, would be if the widow of Chadwick Boseman is so strongly against it. Even as Marvel Studios, even though I know I have the right to do this decision, that's just attention that I don't want, and that's just a person I don't want to upset. And it's like the only human being in existence. But I would do the recast anyways, and whatever money he was promised, Chadwick Boseman, hey, we're gonna honor that contract. We're gonna give you the money. It's not my money. Easy for me to say, I know, but we're gonna give you that money. It can't be more than 15 million. That is the rumored money that the top actors in Marvel get. So like Black Widow for her film, finally she's getting that $15 million max contract if this was sports. There's a precedent that sets, but it's not a dangerous precedent, because how often does the main actor of your film die? It's probably never going to happen again. Honor it. Call her up. Hey, listen, we're going to, speak softly and sweetly and say, we want to honor his work. And what we're going to do is honor the contract. As soon as you mention money, we can donate it to you. We can donate it to a charity where taxes won't, take money off. And it'll be a great thing that we'll do. We'll even match the donation too. It's not my money. It's not for me to say, but you know what I mean? And then what does the widow have to say else but yes? There's just so much good that can come out of it. And then the fans who want to see the Black Panther movie get it. The children who get to see themselves on screen. That was what was being championed and touted for the whole entirety of that film's box office run, was the young kids get to see somebody who's black, and this can influence them to believe in themselves and see themselves in superheroes, which is a great message. It's great, right? We were singing that message. Don't take that away then. Recast T'Challa. There's so many reasons to do it, and I can't think of one, except for the wife. I can't think of one other reason. If you have another reason, share your opinion. If you don't, sign the petition. Chillmonger out.